Hey, this is Cameron. Welcome back to the Busy Gardener channel. Today we're gonna pick up where we left off on this backyard renovation. We've got so much going on. It still looks exploded, but I'm gonna tell you what's going on. Let's get busy. Wow. If you tune into the last couple of vlogs on this, you know that we are doing a major backyard renovation where we had this hill over here that was just raining down and slowly just making its way and falling down onto our patio. It was slowly eroding. Tried doing grass many times over the years, over the 10 years we've been here, and just no luck. It was just getting washed away with the topsoil. And so what we decided a few months ago was to come through here and build out some retaining walls and to just change it to terrace what we're doing out here. And so just to kind of recap what we're doing, and then I'm going to show you where we're at with it. Over here by the house, we're grading the soil away from the house. So that way the water, any water down there is going to pool away from the house. And then here we just dug the first footings for the blocks that are going to be delivered in a few days. We're going to put up rebar and stuff. I'll talk about that in a second. And so the water is going to go away from the house toward the first wall, which you see kind of cut out over here. And that's going to be 3 feet tall. Then it's going to go back another 10 feet. And you can roughly see that here. This is going to be a growing bed right here. And so we're excited about that. Then that's going to be 10 feet of that. And then there's going to be another wall right over here. So there's one wall down there, one wall over here, and it's going to go back another 10 feet. And then here we have another little smaller retaining wall, maybe 2.5 feet or so. And then there are going to be stairs going up the middle. Now, if you're looking at this video compared to the last video, you might think, okay, it looks the same. Everything's just torn up. But we have done so much. Over at the other end over there, we have filled in that trench. Remember that huge trough that I was in, 4 feet deep? You see here where the trench was going all the way from the chicken coop all the way up here. And if you look down here, you'll see this is where all of our future piping comes up. Got our Ethernet cable, conduit, gas line, sewer, water drainage, and pressurized water pipe is all coming up here. So some real big changes that are buried underneath the ground over here. Hey, while I'm making my way across this barren wasteland, why don't you take a second to subscribe? We'd love to have you aboard the Busy Gardener channel if that's your thing. If not, that's all right too. But now would be a great time as I'm making my way through here for you to hit that button. We ran Wi-Fi cable, it was an Ethernet cable that we ran out of the house through some just, 2-inch piping all the way up into the orchard. So I'll be able to do YouTube live up there. There'll be a close enough connection to do that. So I'm excited about that. And so we covered all of that the last time. We graded all of this stuff for the most part. And then we came through and our guy Octavio, who's just awesome on this stuff. Look at this, I'm standing in the middle of where our stairs are going to be and looking down here. It just doesn't transfer, I don't think, on video. But you see how dramatic that cutout is. It's probably, at that point, probably 5 feet tall. All this area over here cut out. All this area over here cut out, dug out, ready to have those blocks put in. Yeah, very excited. Even though it looks totally exploded, if you've seen the progress from this being just a single hill to the work that we've done burying all of those lines, those future lines for a possible guest house up there, seeing what is actually taking shape here, I know what's going to happen. The blocks are going to be here. We're going to put the wall up. That's going to make this look really, really obvious what we're doing. Once the blocks go in, then we're going to have to come and pour the concrete for the stairs. We're going to have stairs going up, but we've got a bunch of stuff to do in between that time. We're going to be running like low voltage wiring through here. We need to run some irrigation piping over here so that way we can water these grow beds. And yeah, we've got a lot cooking over here. Look at this. Yeah, it's hard to imagine what this is going to be, but I know what it's going to be. This kind of path up the middle is going to be our eventual stairs. But man, this is unbelievable to see how much earth has moved. Once again, if you live in Southern California or anywhere and you want rocks, I'm your guy. Come help me. Come add some landscaping touches to your yard, because this is getting unreal as far as how much stuff we got here. Look at this. Look at how many rocks. If I had the time or patience or both of those things to sell these rocks, I'd sell them for $10 a wheelbarrow, but I don't have time to administrate that sort of thing. And I don't want a giant rock pile, especially the huge ones. I've got no way to move them down the road. Well, this reminds me of that old adage, it's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. And as I look around here, it definitely looks worse. It looks like absolute chaos. And it's hard to almost imagine when you see these huge piles of earth sitting around everywhere that this is ever going to be anything other than just a exploded pile of rocks and dirt and soil. So we're excited to see this come around. Hey, thanks for tuning into this episode of The Busy Gardener, this kind of update, and I'll keep it going. Once you get the blocks in, I think you'll be able to get a vision for what's going on here. Hopefully we figure something out to do with these massive amounts of dirt and rock. But yeah, if you got any ideas, put those down in the comments. Putting them up on Facebook and stuff. We'd love to hear your ideas on that. Would be a real help. Well, anyway, whether you've got one scoopful of dirt or 500 to get rid of, till next time, stay busy.